I'm gonna tell you about it as I roll up my sleeves. And if you know if I'm rolling up my sleeves, it means
we're getting down to business.
See, you hear that? She's already drill sergeanting me. This is Cathy Cann, owner of Cat's Kitchen down in Stratford.
Yes.
Nice to have you here.
So nice to be here with you on this lovely morning.
I love that you're here. If she looks familiar, it's because you were also a contestant in the last couple of months on a little show right here on Fox, right?
That's right.
What was it?
Yeah, I was just a contestant on this season 4 of Next Level Chef with Gordon Ramsay.
Can I tell you, I love that show for a lot of reasons. I do love Ramsay. There you are with him right there. Can I yell at you like him?
No.
Oh, okay. See, she knows. That's the one with the elevator and the really good stuff and the medium stuff.
You have to like run up and grab everything. And
what level were you on?
So it depends on the challenge.
Yeah.
I cooked on every level.
Yeah. Where were you the most? Come on.
Top level.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, like, even if she wasn't, she's not going. She's not going to lie to you, right? Right. We're going to make some dumplings, and we're doing this because there's a great event going on at the Beardsley Zoo, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. But let's get to work and talk about these dumplings you're making.
So yeah, this will be a nice little teaser and a test for what we'll be also serving.
Mm-hmm.
I have the pleasure of doing the VIP hour for the Beardsley Zoo
I love
event.
this. Ready? It's wild wine, beer, and food safari.
Say
and
that 10 times fast.
Right? Basically, you go to the zoo, you hang out with the animals, and then you eat and drink really well.
I mean,
that about
what better
sums it
time
up.
can you ask for?
Absolutely. So she's doing the VIP, as she said, but she's one of 40 restaurateurs and caterers and whatnot, and they're all making food. All right. Listen, I'm gonna bark like Gordon. Get back to work.
All right. So you're gonna grab the dumpling.
All right. Now she's putting me to work. Maybe she should be yelling at me.
Yeah, and then so you have a little spoon. And then
what's in this?
So I make these dumplings with all different recipes. I can make it with shrimp. I made it vegetarian before, but today we're using ground pork.
Now I already messed this up because I put it.
No, you put it right in the center.
Okay, all right.
And then I'm gonna give you some water.
Okay, and I'll just
dip
my
your finger, and you're just gonna go along the edges
just
like
along
this.
The edges. I could do that.
Look at you. See, you're doing great.
It's not my first rodeo,
I see the
Cathy.
technique.
I mean, I'm not good enough for Gordon Ramsay, but I don't think I can hold my own.
We're gonna fold it.
All right, fold
and
it
then we're gonna pinch it. You want to pinch it really, really, really well along the sides.
You know what? This is one of those easy things, and I love I love going into old like Asian markets because like even down in New York City and just watch the little old lady make like 100 dumplings an hour,
pushing out dumplings all day.
You could do this at home.
It's one of this recipe has been on my menu since I started my business.
Let's talk about your business, because this started as a passion project, but you say food really saved your life, maybe not yours, but a couple of important family members during COVID, right?
Yeah, yes. So I started my business just as a way for me to seek refuge and solace in the darkest periods of my life.
Absolutely.
My husband suffered from cancer. I was a primary caregiver to my brother, who suffered from a rare neurological disease, and the pandemic hit on top of all of that.
If you can handle that, you can handle everything. But food became more than a passion project, because you were right and trying to get them to eat the right things as well.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. So you're going to put some water on the edge.
Okay, thank you. Keep cooking.
And then this is going to be, we can cook and talk.
Yeah, we can. Well, maybe you can. I don't know about that.
And then we're going to fold it
one more
like
fold.
this.
Okay.
So then we're going to take the two ends. So you want the corner, you want this piece to face you.
Okay.
Yep,
Okay.
that's what easier. And then you're going to take your two ends, and then you're just going to make
down
them
there
touch.
Yeah, now you can.
And I like to fold it like this when I'm serving it in the hors d'oeuvre, because they fit perfectly in the vessel where guests.
Part like that?
No, we're just going to keep it.
Okay, sorry.
Just like this.
Sorry. That's what it looks like. By the way, here, look at this. Give me this for a second. Katie, get a shot. Which one looks like the one that I did, and which one looks like the one that she did?
Comment below.
I think we know the answer. I think yours looks great, and this looks terrible, so it's fine.
It's horrible. So that's Gordon.
Yeah,
there you go.
You're an idiot sandwich, Matt. Yeah, okay, fine. Talk about this. So this event going on June 7th at the Beardsley Zoo. 40 different restaurateurs, and they're all local, and they're all cooking, and they're all coming together, and it helps. It's one of the biggest events to raise money for the Beardsley Zoo, right?
Yes, and I love the Beardsley Zoo. It has such a special place in my heart. I mean, I grew up going there. I take my kids there. So when I got the opportunity to do their VIP, I absolutely had to take it. I said yes. So anyone who's available and wants to come in and have a great time on June 7th, you don't want to miss it.
We'll hook you up with the way to get tickets at thebeardsleyzoo.org or our website, fox61.com. And we have about 20 seconds left, so I'm grabbing one of these.
Oh, perfect.
And I say,
Here, let's do a cheers.
Oh, I love this. What a great idea.
I love it.
Cathy Cann, nice to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Delighted to see her at the VIP. We're going to see her back. She's coming back on soon. Here we
go. Absolutely.
You gotta slurp it, right?
That's good. It gets a cat's kiss. Okay.
She's teaching me everything.